Hey, I wanted to talk to you today about, actually it's doTERRA's #1 product. Would you believe me if I said that it isn't an oil, but it is our supplements? So right after Ruth was born, one of the first things my midwife asked was, are you going to continue on your prenatal vitamins? And I was like, yes. Um, because for the last couple babies since knowing about doTERRA, I've had such good health and nursing relationship, the whole 9 yards, with taking the doTERRA vitamins continuously all through my pregnancy, then continuing while I'm nursing the baby, and then after I'm done too. So I wanted to jump on and tell you a little bit about them so that you can see for yourself why they'd be a really great addition to your daily health regimen. Because so often our bellies are full, but our cells are being starved because they just don't have the micronutrients and things that they need to function properly all the time. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack you can see is a trio. So I'm going to show you each of the 3 different ones. This is the Plex VMZ. This is kind of the staple of the Lifelong Vitality. This is a whole foods supplement, so everything in here comes from a real food source, which means your body is going to recognize it, utilize it, and you're not going to be wasting your money on expensive pee. Have you ever done that before? It's insane. So you want to make sure that your foods, are being utilized. This is equivalent to taking 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. I know I don't get that on a daily basis, but our bodies need them. So this is kind of my insurance policy that I'm getting what I need on a daily basis, even if I'm running ragged and don't necessarily get everything that I need in my normal meal intake every day. Something really cool about these is we're really aware of our body's need for fermented foods because it makes the nutrients so much easier for our bodies to digest. And what doTERRA has done with these whole food vitamins is they have pretty much pre-fermented them. They put them into a glyco matrix, protein matrix, which makes them super available to our bodies. So not only are they real foods, but they're in a form that our bodies will like literally eat up and utilize so easily. So that is the Plex VMZ, the powerhouse, the staple really of that Lifelong Vitality. The second one in the trio is called the Z Omega. And so this one is going to be what our brain needs for its food. They say that we should have a 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6 fatty acids to omega-3 fatty acids. Unfortunately, in the United States, our ratio is we have 1 omega-3 fatty acid for every 15 omega-3s. That is really bad for our bodies because the omega-3s, when they're unchecked with when the 6s are unchecked by the 3s, we get a ton of inflammation in our bodies. And inflammation on a small scale, no problem, we can deal with it. But every single day, chronic inflammation is awful, and it just wreaks havoc. And that's why so many of us have these chronic pain problems or digestive problems, things like that. So if we can nip those inflammation problems in the bud on a daily basis, awesome. The other thing that the omegas, this supplement is going to have is 9 essential oils. And they specifically chose these oils because of their antioxidant effect on our cells, and then also for their immune boosting properties. So essential oils shouldn't just be our last resort when we're sick. They should be something that we're consuming on a daily basis to make sure that we're staying healthy. And finally, let's show you a close-up here on the box. This is what they look like when they come out. You see how they're red? That isn't the gel cap covering, that's the actual color of this neat ingredient called astaxanthin, and it's a seaweed extract. And what happens is that red color is from the seaweed, and if you put it into the sun, it would actually turn white because it's protecting our cells from the harmful effects of the UV rays. So it acts as like a natural sunscreen to our cells. Really important because we're just constantly dealing with toxins all the time, which deteriorate our cells. So any extra boost that we can have against those UV rays is really helpful. Okay, the last and really special addition to this Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is not in the Daily Nutrient Pack, which is kind of LLV's little brother, is the Alpha CRS. So this is going to be all of the cofactors that our cells need to make energy from the inside out. So no external stimulus, no caffeine, anything like that, but all the cofactors that our cells need to make more mitochondria so that we're making energy from the inside out. As we get older, our cells just naturally make less mitochondria, so that's why we have we're no longer the Energizer Bunny like our kids are, right? So we need some help, and this Alpha CRS is going to help us make more mitochondria, help our cells to make us more energy, which is going to help with mental clarity and focus. It's awesome. So Lifelong Vitality, doTERRA's #1 product for a reason, because it works. People notice a difference when they're on them, and really they're going to help all of your essential oils work better. Whenever we can make these daily health habit choices to improve us from the cellular level, we're going to notice a huge impact on our health. So if you haven't already, give them a try. They come with a 30-day money-back, empty bottle guarantee, so there's really no risk to you. Give them a try. If you don't notice more energy, more mental clarity, less pain because of that inflammation, send them back. doTERRA wants to know, wants you to be happy. So I'd really encourage you, if this isn't part of your daily routine, to get started on them. Give them a try, and let me know what you think. All right, I'm going to sign off. Take care.